for Relief. That show is September 18th at the Rose Music Center in Huber Heights. Tickets go on sale at 11 this morning. Should be a good time. Well, 5:15 and Premier Health and the University of Dayton continue to listen to the public for the redevelopment of the Montgomery County Fairgrounds. The two formed an organization called On Main, which met last night. During that meeting, it showed the type of community the group is planning to build and gathered input from those in attendance. Project leaders say they're designing a walkable, mixed-use neighborhood.
We think it's really important that On Main feels like a Dayton neighborhood, and so we really want to be able to reflect that.
Well, the first On Main building is set to open in 2022. The Greene County Fair is helping people impacted by the Memorial Day tornadoes before it wraps up this weekend. Tomorrow, which is the last day for the fair, tickets will be on discount, and $1 from every ticket will go to tornado relief. On one man News Center 7 spoke with, talked about why he enjoys the fair.
It's just the camaraderie. All your friends are here. There's so much stuff to do. There's always something new going on. It's never the same.
The fair runs today and tomorrow. Gates open at 8 a.m. The Ohio Department of Agriculture planted its first hemp plant, and it was all for research. This coming after Governor Mike DeWine signed a bill into law this week allowing industrial growth of hemp. The plan also decriminalizes CBD oil. Yesterday, the Ohio Department of Agriculture planted about 100 baby hemp plants in Reynoldsburg. That's just a few miles outside of Columbus.
We have ordered about 2,000 plants. They're fairly expensive, so they're costing us $3 a piece. So it's not a cheap thing to get into at this point in time.
Officials say they have plans of planting outdoors in at least 3 different locations. It is Friday. It is 65 degrees, and if you have plans to be outside later today, let's check in with Storm Center 7 meteorologist Dontae Jones to hear the latest.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be marvelous outside today, and even right on through the weekend for that matter, too. Let's get outside. Let's talk about the forecast. We start off with clear skies. We see some stars out there, and then Sergeant Mark Bauer told us in the last traffic hit there are no problems on the roadways, really light. And, of course, it's Friday, so a lot of folks take off on Friday, so Friday light traffic. Temperatures in the mid-60s so far as you step out the door. We've got some lower 60s, too. 62 in Eden, 62 in Arcanum, 63 in West Alexandria. We've got 67, though, in Xenia, so a little bit warmer there. Bellbrook coming in at 63. Good morning to you. Then Oakwood coming in at 65, just down the street from us here in downtown Dayton, and 64 in Huber Heights, just up the street from us. 62 in Troy, over towards Greenville, about 62, down into Eaton, also coming in the lower 60s this morning. Miamisburg, good morning to you, 64. New Lebanon coming in at 63. Inglewood, 62. 60 in Urbana. And then we've got some 50s out there, too. 59 in Bellefontaine up towards Wapakoneta. It feels cool and refreshing there. And then we've got upper 60s in other places. So really a hodgepodge of temperatures anywhere from the upper 50s to the upper 60s. Most of us, though, in the mid-60s and feeling nice. We don't see any fog just yet, but there could be some that develop. And if it does, again, it'll be by the bodies of water and in the valleys. All right, sunshine with us today, and we'll start off in the 60s, about 62 degrees for an average. And then we'll warm to about 80 by noon, and then we'll get into the mid-80s this afternoon. The humidity is going to stay low, and plenty of sunshine more than the past couple of days, and any storms that develop going to be really isolated, and they'll be probably to the south and to the east, if anything. So grilling out forecast at the top of the show. Adam was really excited about this. He's a big grill outer. I think he's a grill master. Grill sensei is what he calls himself. Weed and mold is on the low side. This is really good news for allergy sufferers. And then tree and grass, really non-existent. Temperatures warm out west, a little cooler here in the east. We're in the 60s here, and we got 74 for you over in the Kansas City. Los Angeles coming in at 65, 69 in Boston, 71 in Atlanta, Nashville coming in at 71, and 74 in Tampa. So if you headed across the U.S., temperatures are also really, typical, cooler up north, and then down south a little bit warmer. Here's this afternoon. Notice that there's a pop-up shower that could develop in the south. I'd say south of 70 and then just east of 75. Perhaps maybe over into Columbus, we might get maybe a pop-up shower or so, and then in the southern portions of Ohio. So there's a small chance of a pop-up shower, but most of us are going to stay on the drier side with plenty of sunshine. Then notice that it's just sunny right on from there. We just play the futurecast right on out and continue with the warmth and sunshine. 84 today, partly to mostly sunny. Again, that isolated storm can't be ruled out. Overnight tonight, about 62 degrees, clear and cool and comfortable. Look at the 5-day forecast. We keep the sunshine in there. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s over the weekend and as we start next week. Our next chance for rain coming in on Tuesday evening with an isolated shot at a thunderstorm. All right, let's check in with Sergeant Mark this morning, see if traffic can compete with weather. So far, so good. You've been keeping up with us, right?
Absolutely, Dontae. We've had very good driving conditions. Really, I've talked to several area police departments. Everyone that I've talked to so far has reported a very quiet drive. And we're showing you live shot of I-675. This is the camera by Colonel Glenn Highway, and that ramp also leads over to Area B at Wright Pat, and we are looking at very light volume here. I'm Sergeant Mark Bowron, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sergeant, thank you. 520, 65 degrees. Violence caught on camera inside of a local jail. How the officers got control of the inmate.
Right when you wake up, prepare for the day ahead with your live Storm Center 7 forecast from meteorologist Kirsty Zontini. Weekday mornings starting at 4:25 a.m.